Hey, it's Biddy Penny. Welcome back to my channel. I'm so excited. It's the Sheetload day for us, collaboration team members, and this month it was inspired by Danni's Dreams and MOJO Monday sketch. I followed the sketch exactly, almost. Aren't you guys proud of me? It was so much fun. It yields 9 cards, and they're spectacular. So what I did is I have a big box of ephemera that I'm trying to use this year. I'm trying to use all kinds of stuff this year, just things I have. And so they're from the Dollar Tree, these stickers are. And then I grabbed this old paper pad. It's from 2017. And I thought that they were going to match really well together. So I ended up using 13 sheets of cardstock out of this paper pad. So I used 3 sheets for my main cutting design, and they are double-sided, which made me very happy. I also used a page of cutouts for journaling cards to go inside of my cards. And then I used 9 sheets for envelopes. So I'm making 5x7 cards today, and I ended up making custom envelopes for my cards. I'm cutting my paper down from 12x12 to 9 5/8 by 9 5/8. I'm not going to use an envelope punch board. I'm going to do this more simply. I have tried to make nice with my envelope punch board, and we are still not friends. So I'm having to find alternative ways, because in 2022, one of my resolutions is to think more about my envelopes. Last year, I was thinking more about the insides of my cards, and this year I'm focusing on envelopes. All right, so I'm taking this piece of paper and turning it on the diagonal. And I'm just folding along this 5x7 card base, giving myself a little bit of room on the top fold, not too much, but just a little bit of room on each side, really. And then folding all the pieces in. Now, when I unfold this, I'll have crease lines in these corners that I'll want to cut out. And you just follow. If you want to use a bone folder, that'll give you really nice creases. I used my finger tool in this video, worked out fine. Sometimes with pattern paper, you know, they can be a little crunchy, and then you see the white core and they don't fold real great, but these did. They folded beautifully. I just used my white glue, but you could also use a double-sided tape for adhering these pieces. You want to adhere the glue to the 2 wings and then just fold the bottom up. And if that is a little off center, I see it. I'm sure y'all see it too. You could lop that off and make it a straight edge, but it's really just not bothering me. It's a handmade envelope. I'm sure I'll get better as the year goes on. Okay, I wanted to do another one with you guys. So we have a new hashtag for y'all to follow. It's hashtag SL Sheetload CT Collaboration Team. And then each month, like this one, it would be JAN 22. So that'll help you guys follow along with this team. It's such an awesome team. We have new members joining us, and I can't wait to see what they do. So I'm sure Alicia will be giving y'all more information about that. If you want the Sheetload, click the links down below. You can get the Sheetload from Call Me Crafty Owl. And here I should have lobbed this off beforehand, but it all works out fine in the end. I went ahead and glued it down first, and then I cut it off because that one was pretty far off center. Again, not something I'm going to stress about. There you go. When you cut it off, it really straightens it out. So there is another envelope. Yay. And now I'm going to show you guys. So I followed the Sheetload. This is the size. It would be an A2 card. If you wanted to put it on an A2 card base, you could totally do that. But I did decide to put it on my 5x7 card bases. I like the wide margins. I like how it changes the whole look of the card, really. I have another Dollar Tree item I used today, and this is the lace that I find in the floral section. I love this stuff. You get 9 feet for, I guess it's $1.25 now. And it's brilliant. It's wonderful. I love it. So I'm just going to glue down my card front onto the card base. That's a 5x7. I am putting it a little higher on my base because I want that lace to hang off the bottom. And then that way it's still going to be squared. I did add some gold embellishments to each card. There are these lovely gemstones from Pretty Pink Posh. And here are my 9 cards. Oh my goodness, I love the softness of these cards. They're like boho and elegant, even with Dollar Tree supplies. Some of them I didn't have enough journaling cards for, so I just ink blended around some cardstock and added scraps. I think that's how these first 2 insides went. Yep. After that, I used scraps and the journaling cards. I really just love the texture and the layering. I think that's one of the things that's so fun about the sheet loads is having those matting layers. It's so different from how I typically create, but it gives such a stunning appearance. I did go ahead and center my design rather than having it offset. So that was an alteration that I made. Overall, I'm very pleased with the design. I had a lot of fun making these cards. And let me tell you, following Crafty Owl's instructions, you can turn out 9 cards in no time at all. Here are the last 2. Now, I wanted to show you guys just a couple of the envelopes, how they ended up, and then what the cards look like inside of them. So here are 2 of the envelopes. I really love it with the double-sided paper. The cards fit in them beautifully. There's still a lot of space. I could add sequins or stickers. On the front, you know, you could add, of course, more paper. You could add a pretty design before you add your address label or write on the envelope. I kind of like the idea of putting a strip on the back here. I think that would be really lovely. The sky's the limit. You can do anything. I'm just really looking forward to this year exploring how I can make my envelopes more beautiful for the recipients of my cards. So maybe that's something that you can take into the new year as well. Thanks so much for watching. Definitely go check out the team and get your sheet load. Bye.